Military finally overthrows democratic government in Niger-Republic. Coupists say military takeover due precarious state of the nation. Bazoum was detained by the coupists throughout Wednesday as the military trucks were used to block and cordon off the presidential palace. They claim to have seized power because of worsening security situation as well as bad social and economic management. Soldiers have seized power in Niger Republic. Soldiers announced ousting of President Mohamed Bazoum from power on Thursday. Bazoum was detained by the coupists throughout Wednesday as military trucks were used to block and cordon off his presidential palace, endangering fear of impending military takeover in the West African country. The soldiers eventually announced the coup in television broadcast in the early hours of Thursday. In the broadcast, 10 senior officers, led by Colonel Major Amadou Abdramane, said the National Council of the State Guard of the nation had decided to put an end to the regime you are familiar with. They claimed to have seized power because of deteriorating security situation as well as bad social and economic management. We reaffirm our support to all commitments undertaken by Niger, the soldiers said. They had earlier cordoned off office and residence of Bazoum with military vehicles. Crowds had flocked the streets of the capital city, Niamey, in support of the president, but soldiers fired shots to disperse them. The Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, had intervened by sending the president of Benin, Patrice Talon, to the country. Talon proceeded after meeting with President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, ECOWAS chairman, in Abuja. Tinubu had earlier condemned the development, warning that the regional body, as well as the global community, would not condone disruption of constitutional order within the sub-region. Well, what are your opinions on this? Make sure to leave them in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe as I check out what other people have to say about this. We are waiting for Nigeria Army. Enough is enough. Tinubu the ballot box snatcher. Nigeria is next should the court fail act according to expectations of citizens. There will be brutal consequences. What happened on the 25th of February is itself a coup. The same thing will happen to Nigeria if tribunal fail to give credible judgment. Buhari and Tinubu have destroyed democracy in Nigeria. Small 2 months that Buhari left power, the situation there has deteriorated. Buhari has been helping them. Can we get our railway line back? Buhari messed their country. Like Bazoum, like Buhari, incompetence, par excellence. Good. Cameroon and Nigerian army should follow suit. Democracy is not beneficial to Africa. The result of incompetence. Once they are there, others can eat from the dustbin. Exactly what Nigeria needs. A coup d'etat to put an end to the mess in the country right now. Wonder what the military are waiting for. Buhari gangs that controlling the country. He built rail from Nigeria to Niger, why many parts of Nigeria don't have railway. You will lose your freedom of speech. All constitutional rights will disappear. That is when you know that the only language in the military book is decree. You will hate yourself for turning to slave in your land without rescue at sight. Good. Nigerian military should do so immediately. This is what happens when a leader turns to a ruler. With the level of frustration in Nigeria, if we are not careful, it might be our turn next. But nobody prays for it. We have had enough bloodshed from multiple angles already. That kind of thing can never happen here. Bad bell people. Now the president wey wan fight who fight Buhari. God save Bubu, say no run for Niger. The ex-president of Niger-Republic wanted his country to become part of Nigeria because he was a willing tool in the hands of past Nigerian governments. Nigeria is next, and not by coup, but through tribunal of incompetent jurisdiction. The same thing is what might happen to Nigeria government if APC refuse repenting. No amount of bribe will remedy this present situation we find ourselves presently in. Nigeria president is commander-in-chief of army force. The problem of African presidency is greediness. Amidst having more than half of the country's wealth, Nigeria be prepared. The same military that complained and took over because of security, are they not the ones that are in charge of the responsibility of the security? Is it the civilian that will secure the country? They shouldn't think of deceiving anyone than to let people know they are power mongers. They want to be there as ruler by all means, an ambition that has been nursing for some time. Well, these people have all given their opinions on this. Make sure to leave your own opinions in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and to share this video with your family and friends so that they know what is going on.